Hi foodies, this is a two-part video of my jerk chicken sandwich using cocoa bread and some grilled chicken breast. I do have cocoa bread on the channel, but this time I just changed it up a little bit. You know, I'm always showing you guys different ways to do things. So let's get started on the cocoa bread. Of course, you want to get some flour, and in the bowl I have some all-purpose flour. Then I'm going to add a yeast. Using instant yeast makes everything easier, okay? But you can use other types of yeast if that's what you have. Then I'm adding sugar. We're going to just whisk just to mix everything together. And it is a lot of sugar because this is going to be a very sweet bread, kind of like Hawaiian rolls, okay? So I just added some salt and we're going to mix that in. Then we'll go ahead with some liquid ingredients. We have milk, apple juice, oil, and eggs. For the milk, you can use coconut milk or regular milk. Then I'm using apple juice. The reason I'm using apple juice is because in Hawaiian rolls, I think they use pineapple juice. I think I heard that. So I wanted to try apple juice to see, you know, if it would make any difference, right? I'm going to turn on the mixer and just mix everything. It's going to be moist. It's going to be sticky, but don't worry about that. It's a very soft dough. If you don't have a mixer, just use your hands or a spoon to knead everything. So it's going to be very moist. Don't worry about that. We are going to be adding some soft butter. Okay, so adding the butter is going to add lots of flavor and make it very tender, very soft. So mix in all of that butter. Once it's combined, then you are going to be adding some flour a little at a time. So about a half cup of flour, you're going to be adding it while mixing at this point, okay? This is very easy, guys. It's super simple. You just need to be patient and mix that dough until it is smoother and it is going to be soft. So please do not add more flour than I have suggested. All right. So once that dough comes together and it is smoother, you're going to oil your hands and your cutting board. No flour, okay? And then just form a ball. All right. So this has been kneaded. You just need to form a ball and we're going to put it in a greased bowl to proof. Notice there's no flour, okay? So the bowl is greased. You want to grease the top of the dough and then you're going to cover it with a damp kitchen towel or cling wrap or both. Put this in a warm area to proof for about an hour and a half. So it's going to rise and you're going to get a nice soft dough. All right, so this has risen for an hour and a half and you want to punch it down. You can use your fingers just to deflate it. Then you can actually just punch it down to deflate it, okay? Then remove it from the bowl and we are gonna cut this into different pieces because we're making our cocoa bread. Go ahead and cut this into 8 pieces and then we're gonna form some balls, okay? Go ahead and take each piece. You want to pinch it and fold it into itself. Just smooth out those balls. And if you want them to be very accurate in weight, you can always use a scale. I'm not so worried about that. I'm just gonna, you know, just eyeball it and make each ball, okay? And just like my other videos, you are going to press this, then you're going to use your rolling pin to roll it out. And of course, use a little bit of flour just to prevent sticking. Then after that, you're going to brush with some softened butter. And that butter is going to prevent the cocoa bread from sealing because you want it to be able to, you want to be able to open it to put the filling, okay? So form that circle, brush on your softened butter, then fold that over, but no need to seal it. I put these on parchment paper on a baking sheet, and I'm going to cover them with cling wrap and allow them to proof for about 20 to 30 minutes. Now it's time to brush on some egg wash just for a little color, a little sheen. So it's beaten egg mixed with water. Just gonna brush that on and bake these at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes. 25 minutes is usually ideal, but you can check it to see and then go for another 5 if your oven, kind of runs a little bit cooler. Okay. And here are our fluffy, delicious cocoa breads. You just need to brush on some soft butter immediately to prevent the dough from drying out. Now, as I said before, I do have other cocoa bread recipes on my channel, so you can try those as well. This one is just as scrumptious. How is it different? Well, maybe just a little puffier, a little fluffier, a little more airy, a little lighter. It is sweeter because of that apple juice. You don't taste the apple, but I kind of get that little bit of Hawaiian roll kind of flavor going on. All you need to do now is stuff these cocoa breads with whatever you want. But of course, this is part 1 of my jerk chicken sandwich video. So go ahead and join me in the next video where we add our scrumptious fillings. See you next time.